Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello, good evening. It's a rainy night here in Madrid, so the players are going to have to take that into account at the Metropolitano. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me Sue Smith, the former England attacker, who'll provide all the technical and tactical analysis. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Spain versus Argentina.
Well, I'm really looking forward to this one today. It'll be interesting to see how both teams line up. But what an atmosphere we have here. I absolutely can't wait.
Here's the lineup for Spain. Unai Simon plays in goal. Cucurella starts with Pedro Porro in the fullback positions. Pedri starts with Fabian in the centre of midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. The Argentina first team. Cristian Romero starts alongside Lisandro Martinez in central defence. Lionel Messi starts with Nicolas Gonzalez on the flanks. And leading the line today is Julian Alvarez. So the ball is rolling, the first half of this game underway. Lisandro Martinez. Nico Gonzalez. Good looking pass.
Yeah, he's just got great awareness, hasn't he?
Lionel Messi. Nahuel Molina. De Paul. Enzo Fernandez. Rodrigo De Paul. Fernandez. Nahuel Molina. Lisandro Martinez. Rodrigo De Paul. Really fine play to keep possession. Fernandez. Now Romero with it. Lisandro Martinez. Nahuel Molina. And a lot to like about this attack. But really sticking to their task defensively. Oyarzabal. Enzo Fernandez. Here's Marcos Acuna. McAllister. It's with Martinez. Fernandez. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Oyarzabal. Can he score? McAllister. Here's Marcos Acuna. Alexis McAllister. Enzo Fernandez. And on to Gonzalez. Marcos Acuna. Nicolas Gonzalez. Showing a good reading of the game.
Yeah, really good work there to see what was happening, wasn't it?
De Paul. It's with Martinez. Fabian. Well, the cross could help them. Lisandro Martinez. Now with McAllister. Nico Gonzalez. Marcos Acuna. And a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Could be troublesome. Well, read that magnificently.
Oh, I thought they were in there. Brilliant awareness.
Alvarez. And a brisk run. Good work from Argentina to win it back. Alexis McAllister. Molina. De Paul. Fernandez. High-tempo football. Enzo Fernandez. Now Romero with it. And in the right position to read it. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout.
Oh, look, there's a chance.
Marvellous anticipation. Romero. Enzo Fernandez. Here's Alvarez. Superb looking pass. Oh, that's a fine looking pass. And the cross into the middle. Just needs to get it out of there. And fine work by Argentina to recover possession. And that'll be a Spain throw-in. Cucurella. Subimendi. And the defensive intervention there. Rodrigo de Paul. On to McAllister. Molina. Alvarez. Lionel Messi. And nicely over the top. Opportunity. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Taken short. Oh, good idea. Messi. Oh, could be an opportunity here. De Paul. On to Messi. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Yeah, I'd like to have seen a bit more quality in the final third there.
Pedro Porro. Fabian. Pedri. It's one thing to sit deep, it's another thing to sit that little bit too deep. Delivered into the box. Oh, amazing reflex action. I wondered if that header was going to end up being a goal.
Yeah, what a save. That was on top of him in the blink of an eye. Did well to stop that, didn't he?
Rodrigo de Paul. Fernandes. Excellent vision. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Must take the lead here. Oh, tremendous block. Well, tackle put in, but corner awarded. Well, opting for the short corner. Thoughtful play. And take it away. McAllister. Marcos Acuna. Enzo Fernandez. Rodrigo de Paul. Fernandez. On to Messi. Well, it's pass after pass, keeping their opponents thinking.
They're all technically so gifted, aren't they?
Romero. It's with Martinez. Alexis McAllister. Nicolas Gonzalez. Fernandez. Alvarez. How did they let that attack come to an end? Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Pedri. On to Williams. Fabian. Nicely cut out. Fernandez. Given away again. Lionel Messi. Now Romero with it. Enzo Fernandez. Nahuel Molina. Romero. Fernandez. Rodrigo de Paul. Enzo Fernandez. Fernandez. Nahuel Molina. Nicolas Gonzalez. Flowing here. Nico Gonzalez. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And he wasn't likely to get away with that. And that will be a caution.
Yeah, there's no way he's getting away with that one.
Cucurella. Can they create something from here? A fine reading of the situation.
Well, the away side have controlled the game in the last 15 minutes or so, and they're starting to create plenty of chances too. You sense it's inevitable that the goal will come. It's certainly no less than they deserve.
Yes, who knows? Maybe another opportunity in the works for them. Nice looking move, this. Couldn't keep the momentum going.
Yeah, it was good work rate off the ball to win it back, wasn't it?
Oyarzabal. And Spain regaining possession. Pedri. Nahuel Molina. Now Romero with it. Fernandez. Showing good defensive judgment. Subimendi. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Is this the moment? Can he convert? And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely.
Well, this is a brilliant team goal. Just watch the movement off the ball, pulling the defenders all over the place. And the passing, it's so intricate. As soon as there's an opening, they take it. It's a great finish too.
And the ball moving again. We see from them now. Nahuel Molina. Fernandez. Alexis McAllister. Molina. Now with Messi. Rodrigo de Paul. Nahuel Molina. On to McAllister. Molina. Lionel Messi. Can they carve out a chance?
Yeah, looking really sharp, aren't they?
And after the cross, a tremendous block. And Simon has it now. Able to skip past his man. Fernandez. Here's Marcos Acuna. Lisandro Martinez. Marcos Acuna. Enzo Fernandez. Nahuel Molina. Molina. Enzo Fernandez. Nahuel Molina. De Paul. Now with Messi. Enzo Fernandez. Rodrigo de Paul. Now with McAllister. Nico Gonzalez. Oh, lovely ball. Romero. Fernandez. Read it well. Subimendi. They've dropped a bit deep, haven't they? Gonzalez. Fernandez. Molina. Well, it's a decent looking attack, this. And intercepted it. Well, a really good run. Alexis McAllister. Oh, tremendous vision. And possibilities inside the box. Pedri. Determined not to give it away. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Can they do it? And an astute piece of defending. Opportunity, and couldn't extend their lead.
Oh no, he'll be gutted about that. It's a real chance missed.
Lisandro Martinez. Well, now they have possession. It's with Martinez. Alexis McAllister. Rodrigo de Paul. Now with McAllister. Nicolas Gonzalez. McAllister. Enzo Fernandez. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. And there the move ends for now. Yamal. Now with Pedri. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Pedri. Oh, big moment. And it's gone in. The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Here's the replay, and it's a nice bit of skill to beat his man, but he keeps his composure to finish it off well. It's a quality goal, that.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Alexis McAllister. Molina. De Paul. McAllister. Here's Marcos Acuna. Lisandro Martinez. Alexis McAllister. Enzo Fernandez. And on to Gonzalez. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Options in the centre. Oh, this looks useful. Inching towards the interval, and it's going with home advantage. As always, very keen to get your take.
Yeah, they'll be the happier of the two sides. At times, they've been able to carve open the opposition, and they've had some good finishes too. They'll be looking to keep this going for the second half.
Alvarez. De Paul. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Marcos Acuna. Molina. Now Romero with it. Messi. Enzo Fernandez. Romero. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Just wasn't going to part with the ball.
Oh, it's good strength. I like that.
Oh, I read it really well. Nicolas Gonzalez. Enzo Fernandez. Rodrigo de Paul. Nico Gonzalez. And so it is. The first half has come to an end here in the Spanish capital. So much to like about Pedri as a player, and he's brought his skills to the pitch on this occasion. Wonderful to watch.
Argentina realizará un cambio.
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out.
Entrará en el terreno de juego con el 22, Lautaro.
And a fine tackle. Pedri. Oyarzabal! The crossbar got in the way. Fabian. It's with Porro. Productive pass. Fabian. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Cucurella. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. Subimendi. And tidily played. McAllister. Marcos Acuna. Alexis McAllister. De Paul. Now with Messi. Molina. Now Romero with it. De Paul. Now Molina. Romero. It's a neat move. And easily intercepted. And Lionel Messi giving it away, not really like him. Fabian. Subimendi. Well, a passing sequence that's easy on the eye. Subimendi. Using his strength to shield the ball. How did they let that attack come to an end? Lionel Messi. Alvarez. Good work from Spain to win back possession. Oyarzabal. Cucurella. A bit wasteful from Argentina. Well, possibilities inside the box. Lisandro Martinez. The ball with Martinez. Enzo Fernandez. McAllister. Marcos Acuna. It's with Martinez. McAllister. Martinez. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Now, options are plenty. Fabian. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
the replay, and it's a deft finish, you have to say. Just takes a little off it, opts to place it instead, and the keeper, he's left with no chance.
Three goals without reply. Enzo Fernandez. It's with Martinez. Martinez. Lisandro Martinez. The ball with Martinez. Marcos Acuna. Enzo Fernandez. Rodrigo de Paul. Danger building. Messi. And they've been awarded a penalty. And also a yellow card.
Yeah, she got both decisions right there, you know.
The keeper going in the right direction and saving it. Out of play for an Argentina throw. Alexis McAllister. Well, they tried to keep the move going. Now what can they do from here? And a throw in for Argentina. Oh, danger here. Now with McAllister. And the ball back with Spain now. Well, I think just lost his focus for a second. And a throw-in conceded. Williams. Subimendi. Subimendi. It's with Porro. Well, we're into the final half hour. Pedro Porro. On to Pedri. It's with Martinez. Marcos Acuna. Really good interception. Alexis McAllister. The ball with Martinez. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. Oyarzabal. On to Yamal. Fabian. Beautifully weighted ball. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now. Is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. De Paul. Molina. Messi. Showing good ball control. Oyarzabal. Well, that's a super ball over the top. And quick thinking defensively. Great effort to keep that one in play. Messi. Alvarez. And it's a quality pass. And still looking for space. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here's the replay. Despite lots of pressure from the defender, he manages to hold him off, gets his shot away. It's a good goal, that.
Too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Now with McAllister. Here's Marcos Acuna. Lisandro Martinez. It's with Martinez. Enzo Fernandez.
Los amantes de los bocadillos estáis de enhorabuena.
On to Messi.
Tenéis un refresco
Read it well.
para disfrutar.
Fabian. Subimendi. Williams. Well, couldn't bend his run and the flag went up. Fernandez. Lisandro Martinez. Molina. Alvarez. De Paul. Nahuel Molina. Rodrigo De Paul. Lamine Yamal. Released it nicely. Well, failure to keep the ball by Argentina. And a significant block following that cross. Spain recovering possession well. I think it's fair to say both sides have room for improvement on the possession front.
Yeah, there's just no rhythm, is there?
Nahuel Molina. Now Romero with it. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Using his strength to shield the ball. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. Martinez. Here's Marcos Acuna. Now. Romero. It's with Martinez. Rodrigo De Paul. Molina. Here's Alvarez. Enzo Fernandez. McAllister. Nahuel Molina. Marcos Acuna. Fernandez. De Paul. Nahuel Molina. Well, not covering himself in glory defensively. Physically strong and secure on the ball. And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined!
Well, here we can see it again. It's just sloppy defending. They've switched off at the back and don't stay with the players. They've got to do better there.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Fabian. And successfully cut out. Shielding the ball superbly. But just like that, possession changes hands. Pedri. It's with Porro. Can they carve out a chance? Fabian. Winning back possession. Out of play and a Spain throw-in forthcoming. And possibilities here. And an opening! Trying to tee it up. And just like that, broken up. Could be a chance to break. Marcos Acuna. On to McAllister. Rodrigo de Paul. Romero. And he did well to cut it out. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Martinez. Rodrigo de Paul. Martinez. Here's Alvarez. The ball with Martinez. Alvarez. Well, they have the ball again. Lamine Yamal. Subimendi. Just 10 minutes to go. McAllister. Here's Marcos Acuna. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Had to wait for the support to arrive.
Yeah, that's clever. Just wait for the right moment.
Decent idea. Molina. Martinez. Now with McAllister. Couldn't keep it. Marcos Acuna. Well, on the cusp of the final whistle, and the home side really prospering today. Interested to get your take.
Yeah, they've been the better side and thoroughly deserve to win. The way they keep the ball is great to watch, and some of the chances they create, they're exceptional. Really good all-round performance.
Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. Fabian. Cucurella. It's with Porro. And an astute piece of defending. Marcos Acuna. Alexis McAllister. Now with Messi. Fernandez. Rodrigo de Paul. Enzo Fernandez. Oh, nice ball. Just wasn't going to part with the ball. De Paul. A chance to whip it in. He got in the way of that cross. And that will be a corner. Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. Who can they pick out? Well, that's a sad end to the attack. And keeping possession. Martinez. Ezequiel Palacios. It's a neat move. Molina. Romero. Palacios on the ball. McAllister. Palacios. On to McAllister. Nahuel Molina. Retaining possession proving difficult. Pedro Porro. It's with Oyarzabal. Decent looking pass. And possibilities inside the box. And it's opening up. And doing well to keep that one out. And a play for a Spain throw-in. Pedri. Good strong play on the ball. Alvarez. It's with Martinez. Now opening things up. Very quick thinking there. Alexis McAllister. Ezequiel Palacios. Lisandro Martinez. And snuffing out the danger. Ezequiel Palacios. And Emiliano Martinez has it. Enzo Fernandez. McAllister. It's with Martinez. Martinez. Alexis McAllister. And strong play here. Enzo Fernandez. Molina. And it's over now. A win for Spain. It has gone according to their master plan. What have you made? Hello, good evening. It's a rainy night here in Madrid, so the players are going to have to take that into account at the Metropolitano. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me here on the gantry, ready to provide all the tactical observations, is the former England international Sue Smith. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Spain versus Argentina.
Well, it's so loud in here, isn't it? The fans are really up for this one, and I'm sure the managers will be reminding them, remember what you need to focus on and block out all of that noise.
Here's the lineup for Spain. Unai Simon plays in goal. Cucurella starts with Pedro Porro in the full-back positions. Pedri starts with Fabian in the centre of midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. The Argentina first team. Cristian Romero starts alongside Lisandro Martinez in central defence. Lionel Messi starts with Nicolas Gonzalez on the flanks. And leading the line today is Julian Alvarez. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
Yeah, I think that was an opportunity missed there, Derek.
Romero. Here's Marcos Acuna. McAllister. Gonzalez with it. And they keep it moving. And a significant block following that cross. Gonzalez. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Couldn't keep the move going. Fabian. Oyarzabal. That's useful play. Pedro Porro. Cucurella. Subimendi. Intercepted effortlessly.
Yeah, right place, right time. No messing about there.
Nahuel Molina. Rodrigo de Paul. Well, can they open up the defence here? McAllister. Nice looking pass. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. Well, not great for the keeper. Enzo Fernandez. Pedri. Pedri. And on to Gonzalez. Well read to put an end to that attack. Molina. Now Romero with it. De Paul. Fernandez. Nico Gonzalez. Perfect tackle. Fabian. Now, who can he play it to? And crossing towards the far post. Ah, goalkeeper's ball. Not the best of crosses, really, was it? De Paul. Enzo Fernandez. And successfully cut out. Fabian. Subimendi. A creative look about this. Oyarzabal. It's with Porro. Lovely ball.
Oh, his vision is just top class, isn't it?
Just not testing the keeper at all with that cross. Nico Gonzalez. Rodrigo de Paul. Marcos Acuna. Fernandez. It's with Martinez. Nicolas Gonzalez. Lisandro Martinez. Rodrigo de Paul. Alexis McAllister. In a decent position. Fernandez. Pass and move, pass and move. Their opponents really struggling to get a look in. Enzo Fernandez. Marcos Acuna. Rodrigo de Paul. Smart defending. Romero. Fernandez. And there to intervene. Subimendi. So over the byline and a goal kick here. De Paul. Nahuel Molina. Rodrigo de Paul. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. And given free rein to run. He could pick out a teammate. Ball retention is often part of it. Well, good idea. Alexis McAllister. Romero. On to Messi. And he read it well defensively. Pedro Porro. On to Yamal. Trying to open them up. Could be in. Oh, they're not out of trouble. Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you, but a disappointed goalkeeper.
Well, looking at the replay, this is a really good initial save. You've got to feel sorry for him that the ball falls to an opponent. I'm not sure he could have done much more, to be honest.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Enzo Fernandez. It's with Martinez. Fernandez. Really fine play to keep possession.
Oh, he's done brilliant to keep possession.
And take it away. Pedro Porro. Lenormand. Now with Yamal. And they give him back possession easily. Gonzalez. It's with Martinez. Marcos Acuna. Through the middle. And there it is, a chance. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Pedro Porro. Lenormand. It's with Porro. Not the pass he had in mind. Nahuel Molina. Very effective pass. Potential danger here. Dangerous ball. That clearance means a corner kick. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Over the touchline for a throw-in. Pedro Porro. Well, offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
He didn't, and he had other options here, but he chose the wrong one. Sloppy this.
Fernandez. Lisandro Martinez. Nico Gonzalez. It's with Martinez. Oh, couldn't quite find his teammate. Nicolas Gonzalez. Here's Marcos Acuna. Enzo Fernandez. Nico Gonzalez. Fernandez. Can they open them up? I just couldn't play that decisive ball. Williams. Subimendi. Well, it's a decent looking attack, this. Options in the centre. Opportunity. Was an important piece of defending. Promising possession, this. Pedro Porro. Subimendi. Now what can they do from here? Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Nahuel Molina. Fernandez. Martinez. Marcos Acuna. Nico Gonzalez. Succeeded in keeping it in play. And he read it superbly. McAllister. Oh, this looks useful. Well, he deserves praise for inventiveness, but not troubling the keeper. Pedro Porro. Cucurella. Subimendi. It's with Oyarzabal. Effective looking pass. That's a high quality pass. Oh, useful ball. Very effective passing sequence.
Yeah, just trying to draw them out of position, aren't they?
Pedro Porro. Now with Pedri. This looks interesting. No, high quality defending. Enzo Fernandez. On to Messi. Romero. Fernandez. On to McAllister. Enzo Fernandez. Plenty of options. Fernandes. Well, this could really help the cause. Enzo Fernandez. Fernandes. Here's Marcos Acuna. Lisandro Martinez. Subimendi. Pedro Porro. Cucurella. Can they create something from here? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Martinez. And take it away. Can't argue with that little move. Lisandro Martinez. Nahuel Molina. Fernandes. It's with Martinez. Romero. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Will it happen for them? Oyarzabal! Pretty clear who got the last touch, so it will be a corner. Who can he pick out? Giving the ball away. Williams. Well, the threat could be there. Can he put it away? Oyarzabal! And really wanted to extend their advantage.
Oh, that's a big opportunity. He's just not clinical enough in front of goal.
Enzo Fernandez. Here's Marcos Acuna. Gonzalez. It's with Martinez. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Could be dangerous. How did they let that attack come to an end? Cucurella. Maybe dangerous here. It's with Porro. Subimendi. Lenormand. Pedro Porro. Now with Yamal. Cucurella. Fabian. Subimendi. Nico Williams. Subimendi. Clever defending. Rodrigo de Paul. Fernandes. Good work from Argentina to win it back. Rodrigo de Paul. Doing everything possible to keep possession. Moving it nicely in search of a leveller. And there the move ends for now.
Yeah, good work. That knew exactly what was happening. The shape was good there out of possession.
Yamal. On to Pedri. Subimendi. Cucurella. Now with Pedri. Might be onto something. Determined defending. Subimendi. Lenormand. And Fabian. Read it well. Alexis McAllister. Here's Alvarez. Enzo Fernandez. De Paul. Excellent defending. Cucurella. Subimendi. On to Williams. Subimendi. Fabian. Now with Williams. Subimendi. Yamal. Gonzalez. Now, who can he play it to? Alexis McAllister. And with that, the first half draws to a close. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Yeah, and I think he's had a really good first half. Not only his goal, which he took well, but...
The beginning of the second half here at the home of Atletico in Madrid. Nahuel Molina. De Paul. And you need your defender to take charge. And a fine tackle. De Paul. Now with Messi. Effective looking pass. Moving the ball really well here. Messi in the vicinity. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Nothing to show for that attack. Cucurella. Now with Williams. Oyarzabal. Ball back with Argentina now. Oh, splendid skill. Alvarez. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Cucurella. Here's Fabian. Pedro Porro. And they have possession again. Marcos Acuna. Alexis McAllister. Here's Marcos Acuna. Now with Gonzalez. Fernandez. Nico Gonzalez. More than decent passing sequences, but they need a leveller. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Well, he prevented it from going over the line. Subimendi. It's with Porro. Subimendi. Lamine Yamal. Oyarzabal. Moving it forward. Pedri. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Enzo Fernandez. Fabian. Lenormand. Yamal. Subimendi. Well, standing off a bit, aren't they?
Yeah, they just look happy to sit back in shape, don't they?
Fernandez. Now with Gonzalez. Enzo Fernandez. And that's not going to worry the keeper. Argentina will get the throw in. And time for the change now. Martinez. Enzo Fernandez. Lisandro Martinez. Molina. Here's Marcos Acuna. It's with Martinez. McAllister. Marcos Acuna. Lisandro Martinez. Here's Alvarez. Might be able to set up the chance. Composed and patient passing. An effective ball. Martinez. Oh, good vision. But off his line in a flash. Smart goalkeeping. Lenormand. And Fabian. Yamal. It's with Porro. Intercepted effortlessly. Marcos Acuna. The ball with Martinez. Wonderfully weighted pass. Fernandez. Rodrigo de Paul. Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. To level matters! Not trailing, but plenty of time left and a corner coming up. Fired over by Messi. Not away completely. Well, threat averted. And Simon has it now. So to the keeper. Subimendi. Lenormand. Lamine Yamal. Showing good situational awareness. Messi! Oh, he saved it well. Fernandez. Here's Marcos Acuna. And Spain regaining possession. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Marcos Acuna. Enzo Fernandez. Well, they know they need to stop him. And a chance to whip it in here. Now opening things up. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, we can see it again. The keeper's a little unfortunate here. He reads the flight of the ball, gets a hand on it, but just not enough. You can see the frustration on his face.
So, a level contest. 1-1.
Con el 7
Pedri.
de Paul.
On to Yamal. Cucurella. Cucurella. On to Pedri. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending.
Yeah, they put it back well there.
Well, had no intention of losing out. Well, that's a clever ball. Confident play. Nicely weighted pass. Well, read that magnificently. Molina. De Paul. Nahuel Molina. Fernandez. Successfully cut out. Yamal. Capable of so much better from that position. But now we find out it was offside. Marcos Acuna. Now Romero with it. Goalkeeper has it. Fernandez. Here's Marcos Acuna. Marcos Acuna. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Pedri. Subimendi. It's with Porro. Subimendi. Pedro Porro. Now with Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. Cucurella. Danger building. This looks interesting. And Fabian. And players waiting in the centre. And easily intercepted. And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Molina. On to Messi. Fernandez. Thoughtful play. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Pedri. Cucurella. It's with Porro. Cucurella. Fabian. On to Pedri. Subimendi. That's a good-looking pass. High-quality defending. Lionel Messi. And Messi with teammates to play it to. Fernandez. Nahuel Molina. It's with Martinez. Molina. Perfect challenge. Cucurella. Cucurella. On to Perez. Yamal. And moving it forward. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Lisandro Martinez. Enzo Fernandez. Did a good job of cutting it out. Well, it's a pretty low line at the moment. Well, they could break at pace. Really annoying for them. Couldn't take advantage. Cucurella. Fabian. It's with Porro. Cucurella. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Nice looking pass. Crossing possibilities. Could be dangerous. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Well, sloppy from both sides, you have to say.
Yeah, the passing needs to be more precise. There's no real flow, is there?
Martinez. And finding their flow. Lovely tempo here. Marcos Acuna. On to Messi. Molina. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Nico Williams. And whipped into the box. A chance now with the corner. Well, they've decided to make a change.
Well, the crowd are up for this. They haven't had too much to cheer about for a while, but this is a big chance.
He's driven in the corner. And swept out of there. Nahuel Molina. Messi. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. Who can they pick out? Oh, poor corner, way overhit. Now opening things up. Can he put it away? Well, he went for power and might be regretting that now. Fabian. Now with Williams. Jose Perez. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Nahuel Molina. Palacios on the ball. Molina. McAllister. Here's Marcos Acuna.
Well, what an atmosphere inside here. The fans are really getting behind them. They want to win this as much as the players, but there's so little time left now.
Williams. The prospect of settling the game. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. McAllister. Here's Marcos Acuna. Enzo Fernandez. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Fabian. Very effective passing sequence. Pedri. Now with Williams. Good movement. Fabian. Cucurella. Now with Pedri. Cucurella. Can he play it in? And snuffed out the danger immediately. This looks interesting. Cucurella. On to Messi. Martinez. Now, who can he play it to? Had no interest in losing possession. Good weight on that pass. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising. Effective pressure. Jose Perez. It's with Porro. And showing good game awareness. Fernandez. Here's Marcos Acuna. Ezequiel Palacios. Romero. Marcos Acuna. Enzo Fernandez. McAllister. And a goal here might be the clincher. Ezequiel Palacios. Did well to win the ball back. Pedri. Now with Yamal. Pedri. Cucurella. Now with Williams. Pedro Porro. On to Yamal. It's with Porro. Pedri. Subimendi. Here's Fabian. Nico Williams. Subimendi. That's a lovely ball. Pedro Porro. Decent idea. Now with Yamal. Cucurella. Williams. Here's Fabian. Not the pass he had in mind. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. McAllister. Marcos Acuna. And on the front foot, this is great theatre. And beyond the byline, goal kick then. And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. Yamal. Now with Pedri. Lamine Yamal. Subimendi. Cucurella. Holding on to it. And the whistle is sounded, and these two teams are locked together. And this will test the mentality of any footballer. Well, dead centre with that penalty. Mental preparation is such a big part of this. And there it is, perfectly executed. was an exquisitely taken penalty. I must say, that takes real confidence. Brilliant. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Well, it's all about keeping a cool head. Keeper got the touch on the ball, but penalty converted. And he's beaten the keeper. And slotted home right into the bottom corner. Excellent penalty. Well, this has to go in. And the keeper denies them from the spot. And to know from a stadium that doesn't have a rich history, but I tell you what, it doesn't disappoint on the atmosphere front. We're at the Metropolitano. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary box, and joining me to provide expert analysis is the former England attacker Sue Smith. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Spain versus Argentina.
Well, I can't wait for this one. Both sets of fans are certainly up for it. I'm sure that that'll give the players a real boost. They'll be hoping to start the game at a fast tempo.
Fernandez. Here's the lineup for Spain. Unai Simon plays in goal. Cucurella starts with Pedro Porro in the fullback positions. Pedri starts with Fabian in the centre of midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. The Argentina first team. Cristian Romero starts alongside Lisandro Martinez in central defence.
Oh, they have to score here!
Over the touchline for a throw-in. Fernandez. Here's Marcos Acuna. Gonzalez. Enzo Fernandez. Here's Alvarez. Nicolas Gonzalez. McAllister. Promising looking ball. Excellent defending. Alvarez. Now with Gonzalez. Marcos Acuna. Enzo Fernandez. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Yamal. Can they set up a chance? It's with Porro. Subimendi. And just like that, broken up.
Yeah, it was nice up to a point and then just lacked that bit of quality, didn't they?
Nico Gonzalez. Rodrigo de Paul. On to McAllister. Alvarez. It's with Porro. Cucurella. Williams. Here's Fabian. Subimendi. Well, it's one pass after another. And that is offside. Romero. Now with Messi. Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez. Might be onto something. Decent looking ball. That is really alert defending, just when the situation looked dangerous. Molina. Fernandez. Now with McAllister. And a clever piece of defending. Pedro Porro. That's a good ball. Nico Williams. Oh, that's a clever ball. Pedri. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. Alexis McAllister. Here's Alvarez. And room here for Gonzalez. Alvarez. Interesting pass. And back with Unai Simon. And that'll be a Spain throw-in. Fabian. Cucurella. Clever defending. Messi looking for the through ball. Could be dangerous. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? Terrific save. Elects to go short. Very effective pass. And the keeper able to hold on to it. Oyarzabal. It's with Porro. It's with Oyarzabal. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Continues his run. McAllister. Well, that's splendid play. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Messi. Alvarez. Not forcing the issue. Great composure.
Yeah, looking really sharp, aren't they?
Electing to cross into the centre. And they're not out of the woods. Rodrigo de Paul. And nicely over the top. Now a decent position. Enzo Fernandez. Well, it's a textbook example of dynamic passing. Well, the referee allowing the play to flow. Molina. Now Romero with it. Now, what can Lionel Messi do from here? Well, sitting off them for now. Cucurella. On to Williams. And finding their flow. Subimendi. Pedro Porro. On to Yamal. Well, possession lost by Spain. Marcos Acuna. Alexis McAllister. Now with Gonzalez. Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out.
Oh, that's exactly what you need. Standing firm, not giving an inch.
Subimendi. It's with Porro. Pedri. And Fabian. Teamwork and passing in evidence. How about the cross? Oh, could be an opportunity here. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Fernandez. Here's Marcos Acuna. Lisandro Martinez. Enzo Fernandez. Now with Gonzalez. It's with Martinez. Fernandez. Here's Marcos Acuna. Alexis McAllister. And cutting it out.
La gestión del estadio quiere recordar a la afición que no se puede descargar la dirección oficial del club.
Subimendi. And so it'll be a goal kick. And a retrospective caution.
Yeah, good decision, ref. He had to be booked, didn't he?
That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. That's a well-struck pass. Chance to cross. Fernandez. Messi. Good use of the ball. And look at this! And pushed away to safety. Deserves credit for winning the ball back.
Yeah, really good work there to see what was happening, wasn't it?
Molina. Pass and move, pass and move. Their opponents really struggling to get a look in. And they have possession again.
The visitors have had a lot of the ball over the last 15 minutes. They're dominating the tempo of the game, carved out several opportunities to take the lead. They just need to add a little bit of composure when they're through on goal.
And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Williams. And Spain struggling to keep the ball. Fernandez. Might be onto something with that ball. Well, now he's let that run out of play, and it will be a throw in here. It is to be a throw in. Messi. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Good wing play. And played in. Oh, a twitchy clearance. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Romero. Molina. Rodrigo de Paul. Here's Marcos Acuna. Nico Gonzalez. It's with Martinez. Fernandez. They've dropped.
They just look happy to sit back in shape, don't they?
And the flag does go up, offside. Nico Gonzalez. But he's certainly not alone. That's a lovely ball. Well, it looks so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. And back to Unai Simon. Intelligent defending. Cucurella. Subimendi. And a lot to like about this attack. Wonderful vision from Lionel Messi. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Fernandez. Now with McAllister. Marcos Acuna. Romero. Rodrigo de Paul. Enzo Fernandez. De Paul. Now with Messi. Romero. Marcos Acuna. Alexis McAllister. Just the challenge that was required. And a free kick awarded by the referee. Nico Williams. And it's played into the centre. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. Danger averted for now.
Take no risk and just get it out of harm's way. Definitely the smart choice.
Alvarez. Molina. Marcos Acuna. Gonzalez with it. Alvarez. Oh, tremendous vision. Moving the ball nicely. Nicolas Gonzalez. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Yamal. Pedri. Fernandez. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, high quality defending. Fabian. It's with Oyarzabal. What to like about that pass? Cucurella. Yamal. On to Pedri. And look at this! And keeping it out. Well, they're going for the short one. Delivered into the box. A cross there that was decidedly ordinary. Enzo Fernandez. Nahuel Molina. It's with Martinez. Fernandez. Romero. De Paul. Enzo Fernandez. A very effective challenge put in. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Enzo Fernandez. Now with Messi. This looks interesting. Now with Pedri. Yamal. Subimendi. It's with Porro. Lenormand. Subimendi. Pedro Porro. And Fabian. Subimendi. Well, they keep passing away. And he cuts in from the wing. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Nico Gonzalez. Alexis McAllister. Gonzalez. Now plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Pedro Porro. Here's Fabian. Cucurella. And Unai Simon with it. Subimendi. On to Williams. In the right place to cut out the pass. Alexis McAllister. And here's the pass over the top to Lionel Messi.
Yeah, the ball in behind was the right option for me.
Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. Can he put it away? Oh, a really confident stop in a challenging situation. Fernandez. Now with McAllister. Romero. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Nahuel Molina. Fernandez. On to McAllister. Promising possession, this. Messi. Disappointing pass. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Romero. Fernandez. Good looking move. Just overcooked it.
Oh, it's just too much on it. Back to the drawing board now.
Lenormand. On to Yamal. Pedri. Subimendi. Now with Yamal. Subimendi. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Good ball over the top. Yamal. Subimendi. It's with Porro. Subimendi. Cucurella. Now with Williams. Fabian. Subimendi. Pedro Porro. On to Williams. Subimendi. Cucurella. Beautifully weighted ball. Pedri. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Molina. On to Messi. Well, this could really help the cause. Moving the ball really well here. Oh, read it really well. Pedri. And teammates around him. But the danger averted for now. Williams. Subimendi. Pedri. Impressive build-up. Pedri. Oh, good idea. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. Enzo Fernandez. Nicolas Gonzalez. De Paul. Fernandez. Maybe dangerous here. Oh, that's high-level defending.
Oh, I thought they were in there. Brilliant awareness.
Lamine Yamal. It's with Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Subimendi. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Well, disappointing end to the move. Fernandez. Molina. Enzo Fernandez. That's a lovely ball. Smart defending. Molina. Now Romero with it. Enzo Fernandez. McAllister. And showing good game awareness. Pedri. Subimendi. Fabian. Subimendi. Subimendi. On to Yamal. Pedro Porro. Cucurella. And Fabian. Pedri. Subimendi. Playing with patience. Subimendi. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Subimendi. It's with Porro. And a lot to like about this attack. And losing the ball there. Romero. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Fabian. It's with Porro. Cucurella. Fabian. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Well, we're into the final half hour. Lamine Yamal. Cucurella. And moving it forward. Pedri. Oh, I think he'll be kicking himself. Ruled offside.
Well, I'm not sure why he's not on the move inside the box. He just gets caught standing still. It's really poor, that.
Nicolas Gonzalez. Here's Alvarez. Now, options are plenty. Rodrigo de Paul. And on to Gonzalez. Marcos Acuna. McAllister. Alvarez. You can sense the threat is there. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Under pressure. Doesn't seem... Can they forge ahead? And collected with considerable ease. Subimendi. Subimendi. It's with Porro. Fabian. Subimendi. Lamine Yamal. This is looking good.
Yeah, they've just upped the intensity now.
Subimendi. Now with Pedri. Will it happen for them? Cucurella. On to Williams. Subimendi. It's with Porro. Determined not to give it away. Pedro Porro. A creative look about this. Very effective pass. Lamine Yamal. Cucurella. And danger averted. Well read. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. De Paul. Well, this could really help the cause. Lionel Messi. Pedri. Now with Williams. Pedro Porro. Subimendi. Williams. Cucurella. Here's Fabian. Cucurella. Lenormand. Subimendi. Oh, good use of the ball. Subimendi. On to Williams. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Molina. Romero. Alvarez. McAllister. And a throw-in it's going to be. So a personnel change then.
Le sustituirá con el 22,
Pedri. On to Yamal. Playing with a flow and intensity. And it's a quality pass. Jose Perez! And there it is! The deadlock has been broken. We wondered if a goal would arrive. Well, now it has. And will there be a response now?
Well, here it is again, and he just makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Skips past the defender like he wasn't there, and then coolly slots it home.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score.
con el 9,
Martinez. Alexis McAllister. Fernandez. Marcos Acuna. Enzo Fernandez. Nahuel Molina. Molina. Fernandez. Showing good defensive judgment. Lamine Yamal. Here's Marcos Acuna. Lisandro Martinez. Martinez. It's with Martinez. And just like that, broken up. Fabian. On to Williams. He has teammates around him. Alexis McAllister. Here's Alvarez. And fed forwards. Really fine play to keep possession. It's a superb challenge. Very timely.
Yeah, I love that tackle. It's a cracking bit of defending.
Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Alexis McAllister. Enzo Fernandez. Fernandez. Could be troublesome. And possibilities here. So a corner. And time for the change now.
con el 7, le sustituirá con el 14, Ezequiel Palacios.
The corner courtesy of Lionel Messi. Clearance needed to be better. Well, he really tried to connect with it, but a long way off target. Lenormand. Pedri. And fine work by Argentina to recover possession. Enzo Fernandez. Molina. McAllister. Fernandez. Marcos Acuna. Enzo Fernandez. Alvarez. Enzo Fernandez. Nahuel Molina. Ezequiel Palacios. Marcos Acuna. Enzo Fernandez. Good-looking move. Can they fashion a chance? Options in the middle. And an astute piece of defending. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it.
Yeah, uses his strength well there.
Fernandez. Alexis McAllister. Well, that one has promise. And forward they go, chasing the game. And made sure the pass wasn't troublesome. Pedri. Cucurella. Fabian. More fine build-up. Jose Perez! Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, if we watch this again, you can see he's under all sorts of pressure, but still manages to keep his cool and he finishes it off well.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Marcos Acuna. It's with Martinez. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Pedro Porro. Well, a growing sense of frustration. Just can't get near the ball.
Yeah, it's the right thing to do. Keep the ball and see the game out.
It's with Porro. Subimendi. Now with Pedri. Yamal. It's with Porro. Pedri. Can he play it in? No problems for the keeper. Oh, touched onto the post! Fernandez. And easily intercepted. Lamine Yamal. And Fabian. Pedro Porro. Here's Fabian. Oh, moving it nicely. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. Alvarez. Now with Yamal. Fabian. Very effective pass. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Marcos Acuna. Subimendi. Pedro Porro. And Fabian. Subimendi. On to Williams. Subimendi. Nice looking move this. Struggling to get it away. Pedro Porro. Holding on to it. Cucurella. Intercepted effortlessly. Enzo Fernandez. Ezequiel Palacios. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. And there to intervene. Palacios. Molina. Here's Marcos Acuna. Martinez. Now with Williams. Cucurella. Lenormand. It's with Porro. Excellent vision. And making it difficult for his opponent. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. And it's over now. A win for Spain. It has gone according to their master plan. What have you made of their performance?
Yeah, it was fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it?
Hello, good evening. It's a rainy night here in Madrid, so the players are going to have to take that into account at the Metropolitano. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with her tactical chart is Sue Smith. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Spain versus Argentina.
I can't wait for this one today. The atmosphere is buzzing, and I'm hoping the football lives up to it.
Here's the lineup for Spain. Unai Simon plays in goal. Cucurella starts with Pedro Porro in the fullback positions. Pedri starts with Fabian in the centre of midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. The Argentina first team. Cristian Romero starts alongside Lisandro Martinez in central defence. Lionel Messi starts with Nicolas Gonzalez on the flanks. And leading the line today is Julian Alvarez. Yamal. Subimendi. In a decent position. Well, disappointing end to the move. Enzo Fernandez. There's Marcos Acuna. Rodrigo de Paul. Gonzalez. And credit due, a good intervention.
Yeah, he was certainly on that in a flash, wasn't he?
Pedri. Cucurella. Fabian. Interception to snuff out the danger. Well, difficult for both sides to find any passing rhythm. Fernandez. De Paul. Nahuel Molina. Rodrigo de Paul. Romero. On to Messi. Now Romero with it. Molina. Fernandez. Romero. McAllister. Alexis McAllister. Nahuel Molina. Marcos Acuna. Showing a great defensive instinct. Pedro Porro. Lenormand. Fabian. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Thoughtful play. Alvarez. Lamine Yamal. Cucurella. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Pedri. That's a good-looking ball. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. And the cross goes in. Well, the threat could be there. Fabian! Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. Cucurella. And they deal with the threat this time.
Well, that was a good attempt, and they're unlucky not to be in the lead. They've started really well, and they would have deserved that, you've got to say.
Well, they can't dwell on not getting the rub of the green. Perhaps they can create another chance now. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. In particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, he's just such an intelligent footballer. The little give and goes, the quick movement, his ability to control the game. I absolutely love watching him play.
Marcos Acuna. Gonzalez. Alvarez. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here's the replay, and it's quite a straightforward finish in the end. But he does well to find space and then hit the target. I'm sure he'll be pleased with that.
1-0 then. Cucurella. Subimendi. Intelligent threaded pass here. Out of play for a Spain throw-in. Subimendi. It's with Porro. Lamine Yamal. Subimendi. Cucurella. Playing with a flow and intensity. Williams. Can he play it in? Gonzalez. Yamal. Cucurella. Can they find a gap in the defence?
Well, it's all about finding the right pass, isn't it?
And possibilities here. Subimendi. And swiftly ending that attack. It'll be a corner. Playing it in. Oh, that's a clever ball. To square the game! Oh, surely this time! Pedro Porro. This looks interesting. Oh, surely! Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. He could pick out a teammate. Slight miscue in the final third. Pedro Porro. And Fabian. Cucurella. Subimendi. Pedro Porro. Lenormand. Now with Pedri. Subimendi. Fabian. Not quite accurate enough. Now the keeper grabs it. Romero. Fernandez. Now Romero with it. Rodrigo de Paul. De Paul. Nahuel Molina. Well, spot on with that challenge. Oyarzabal. Promising as they look to level it.
Well, one good pass could do it.
I think just lost his focus for a second and a throw-in conceded. A bit wasteful from Argentina. Decent idea. And suddenly on the front foot. Now what can they do from here? It's with Porro. Could be troublesome. Pedro Porro. Might lead to a chance. Romero. De Paul. Here's Alvarez. Messi. Fine build-up play. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Cucurella. Now with Williams. Oh, this looks useful. Alert intervention. Lisandro Martinez. Martinez. Nahuel Molina. Fernandez. Molina. It's with Martinez. Nico Gonzalez. And keeping possession.
The hosts have had the better of the play in the last 15 minutes. Surely if they keep control in the middle of the park, keep creating chances, that equaliser will definitely come.
Yes, really going so well for them, and who knows, they might be able to craft another opportunity. Fabian. Trying to absorb the pressure.
Yeah, they'll have to be careful with this. They need to engage a little bit higher.
And whipped into the box. Still not clear. Pedri. Danger building. Pedro Porro. And the chance slips away. And moving it forward. Cucurella. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Lisandro Martinez. Here's Alvarez. Messi. Rodrigo de Paul. Messi. Moving it confidently. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Alvarez. That's well read defensively.
Oh, he was so alert there. Read the situation well.
Oyarzabal. Plenty of options. Fabian. This could be the equaliser. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Rodrigo de Paul. Nahuel Molina. Enzo Fernandez. Gonzalez with it. Alexis McAllister. McAllister. Alvarez. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. Well, he was being pressed, but did his job. Yamal. It's with Porro. Subimendi. Pedri. Oh, read it really well. That's a good pass. Oh, so close to opening up the defence. Nahuel Molina. Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez. A really good pass. Passing it accurately.
Yeah, it's good this, you know.
Enzo Fernandez. Nahuel Molina. Marcos Acuna. Rodrigo de Paul. Lisandro Martinez. Almost at half-time, it's going the way of the visitors as things stand. What have you made of what you've seen?
Well, they have controlled patches of that first half. They've created some good opportunities, but only being up by one, it's so close. And it's tough to call a winner here.
And that is offside. Marcos Acuna. Now Romero with it. Molina. Now Romero with it. Showing a great defensive instinct. Oyarzabal. And Fabian. Nahuel Molina. Here's Alvarez. Messi. Molina. Enzo Fernandez. Here's Marcos Acuna. Lisandro Martinez. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Pedri. It's with Oyarzabal. Promising position, this. And Fabian. Williams. Can they set up a chance? It's with Porro. Big chance! Nico Gonzalez. Here's Marcos Acuna. Gonzalez in space. Will he play it in? Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Oh, that's splendid play. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Lenormand. Subimendi. Now with Pedri. Fabian. Can't give him too much space. Cross could be useful. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Pedro Porro. Good patience. Trying to tee it up. Determined defending. Untidy phase of play.
Yeah, there's no real flow, is there? They've got to take more care with their passing.
Well, he keeps going. Fernandez. Oh, this looks useful. That's a good ball. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Pedro Porro. Yamal. It's with Porro. Cucurella. Here's Fabian. Subimendi. And Fabian. Nico Williams. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display. The beginning of the second half here at the home of Atletico in Madrid. Marcos Acuna. De Paul. Here's Marcos Acuna. Rodrigo De Paul. Nahuel Molina. Now with McAllister. Nicolas Gonzalez. It's a weighted pass. Oh, big opportunity. And it's gone in. The teams are separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Well, this is a neat and tidy finish. His movement is great. He finds a yard of space, and then it's so composed.
Two 2-0 now, and back underway. Cucurella. Lenormand. Subimendi. Cucurella. Here's Fabian. Cucurella. And danger averted. Well read. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Ball back with Argentina now. Enzo Fernandez. It's with Martinez. Fernandez. And possession ceded by Argentina. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Subimendi. Pedro Porro. Well, good use of the ball. Really clever pressing. Subimendi. Pedro Porro. Danger building. Oh, and the flag goes up.
Well, he just gets caught ball watching. Needs to be more alive. You've got to work harder to stay onside.
Lionel Messi. Molina. De Paul. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Lenormand. It's with Porro. Yamal. Well, they know they need to stop him. Subimendi. Now what can they do from here? High quality defending. Thoughtful play. On to Yamal. Oh, that's a clever ball. Subimendi. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Well, they could break at pace. And Messi's incisive pass. Well, fantastic reflex action. Fabian. Cucurella. Fabian. Pedro Porro. Here's Fabian. Just the challenge that was required. Nahuel Molina. Now Romero with it. Messi. Marcos Acuna. Nico Gonzalez. On to McAllister. Alvarez. Now a decent position. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay.
Well, the hosts have seen more of the ball. They've got to now make that possession count, though. If you're just passing without penetration, you'll get caught. And that's what's happening. It has to be more decisive in the final third.
Lenormand. Now with Yamal. Subimendi. Now with Pedri. Not made it look routine, but read it well. And support available. Fabian. Fine build-up play. Could pull one back here. Well, it's a long road back, but they've got to start somewhere.
Well, that could have been their ticket back into the game. 2 goals down. You just can't keep wasting chances like this.
Romero. Fernandez. Now Romero with it. Alvarez. And running it back. Just looking to keep the shape, it seems. Pedri. On to Yamal. Fabian. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Incisive pass. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
Well, he certainly showed his class there with that save. You'd expect him to score from there, but he comes from nowhere to keep that out.
Now, how about the short corner? Played into the centre. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Marcos Acuna. De Paul. Here's Marcos Acuna. Alexis McAllister.
Well, the crowd noise says it all. They just haven't performed today. Lacked intensity and bite, and they've just allowed their opponent far too much time and space.
Subimendi. Lamine Yamal. Subimendi. Showing a great defensive instinct. Messi. Messi. Nahuel Molina. Lionel Messi. Romero. On to Messi. Fernandez. Now Romero with it. Alexis McAllister. Enzo Fernandez. And Messi carries it forward. What's he going to do from this position? Gonzalez. Not giving it away. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Fernandez. Here's Marcos Acuna. Lisandro Martinez. A very timely interception. Subimendi. And Fabian. Subimendi. Well, moving the ball around nicely as they try to get themselves back within a goal.
Yeah, but I'd like to see them a bit braver.
Fabian. Subimendi. Cucurella. Well, possibilities in the centre. Could be threatening. Quick break could be on. Lisandro Martinez. Here's Marcos Acuna. Well, there to intercept. Well, that one has promise. Cucurella. Fabian. Subimendi. Decent idea. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. Marcos Acuna. Now with Gonzalez. Lisandro Martinez. And taking it away. Subimendi. It's with Porro. Fabian. Oh, nice ball over the top. Enzo Fernandez. 20 minutes remaining. What to like about that pass? Pedri. Attractive build-up. Subimendi. Well read to put an end to that attack. Messi. Enzo Fernandez. Alexis McAllister. De Paul. Oh, great attacking play. Well, in the final analysis, it was good defending. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. Pedri. Cucurella. On to Williams. Showing patience as they look for a way back into this. Fabian. Nice looking move this. Subimendi. Who can he pick out? Has the strength to hang on to it.
Uses his body well there, doesn't he?
Trying to find the right angle of attack. Decent position. Nahuel Molina. Rodrigo de Paul. It's with Martinez. Lionel Messi. Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez. Showing a good reading of the game. Fabian. Now with Williams. And thwarted there following the cross. Out of play and a Spain throw-in forthcoming. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Now he must favour the cross. Could pull one back here. Fabian. Wasteful from Spain. Fernandez. Martinez. It's with Martinez. And the pass keeps them going.
Yeah, he always sees a pass, doesn't he?
Teamwork and passing in evidence. Really using his strength effectively. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Nahuel Molina. Enzo Fernandez. Marcos Acuna. And the pass deftly cut out. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Cucurella. And Fabian. Subimendi. On to Pedri. Could be dangerous. Subimendi. Oh, moving it nicely. Can he put it away? Oh, could be an opportunity here. Possibilities for them to counter. Fernandez. Well, he's given us away. Yamal. On to Pedri. On to Perez. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Can they open them up? Ball retention, so important. Composed play in possession. Could reduce the deficit. And a goal to tighten things up. They've thrown themselves a lifeline.
Well, this is a neat and tidy finish. His movement is great. He finds a yard of space, and then it's so composed.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Marcos Acuna. Martinez. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Romero. Nahuel Molina. Fernandez. Molina. Now Romero with it. Enzo Fernandez. McAllister. Now with Messi. 5 minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. Enzo Fernandez. Very timely interception. Subimendi just wasn't going to give that ball away. Can they level it up? Strong possession play. That's a good-looking pass. Subimendi. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Molina. Fernandez. And showing good game awareness. Pedri. Subimendi. Now with Williams. Pedri. His determination there for all to see. Good work from Argentina to win it back. Martinez. Fernandez. Now in the dying embers of the game, it looks as though the visitors have done enough. Your assessment?
Yeah, it's been a great first half. If they can hold on for the win in these closing stages, they'll be delighted. It's been a hard-fought contest, a game that could have gone either way, but once getting in front, they won't want to concede now.
Alvarez. And the through ball. And the decision offside here. Messi. Fernandez. It's with Martinez. Alexis McAllister. De Paul. Enzo Fernandez. Rodrigo De Paul. Martinez. Big chance. And up for grabs off the keeper. Up a disappointing dead end. Could be a chance to break.
Well, the crowd is certainly trying to motivate the team to push them forward to get the equaliser.
Pedri. It's with Porro. Can they get themselves level? Oh, nice ball. Mikel Merino. Now with Pedri. Who can he pick out? Loves to cut in from the wide areas. Marcos Acuna. Lionel Messi. Nahuel Molina. Fernandes. Now with McAllister. Marcos Acuna. On to McAllister. De Paul. Here's Alvarez. And it goes into the history books as a win for Argentina. A very satisfactory outcome. Your analysis?
Yeah, it was a real hard-fought game. Both teams showed moments of quality.
Hello on what is a rather miserable night here at the Estadio Metropolitano. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary, ready to provide all the tactical intricacies, is Sue Smith. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Spain versus Argentina.
Well, I'm really looking forward to this one today. It'll be interesting to see how both teams line up. But what an atmosphere we have here. I absolutely can't wait.
Here's the lineup for Spain. Unai Simon plays in goal. Cucurella starts with Pedro Porro in the fullback positions. Pedri starts alongside Fabian in central midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. The Argentina first team. Cristian Romero starts alongside Lisandro Martinez in central defence. Lionel Messi starts with Nicolas Gonzalez on the flanks. And leading the line today is Julian Alvarez. Alvarez. Fernandes. Here's Marcos Acuna. Enzo Fernandez. McAllister. Now with Gonzalez. Creative look about this. Now he must favour the cross. Lionel Messi. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging.
Yeah, good endeavour there, wasn't it?
Cucurella. And Fabian. Nico Williams. Decent position. Top-class defending. Unable to get himself back on side here.
He doesn't give him time to get back on side before playing the ball through.
Fernandes. Nahuel Molina. De Paul. Molina. Here's Alvarez. On to Messi. Enzo Fernandez. High-tempo football.
Yeah, it's like they're just chasing shadows.
Lionel Messi. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Fabian. Good movement. That's a good ball. And you need your defender to take charge. And just fired out of there. Subimendi. Promising ball. Subimendi. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Rodrigo de Paul. Fernandez. Nahuel Molina. Now with McAllister. And snuffed out the danger immediately. And he has options available. Lenormand. Cucurella. Subimendi. Cucurella. And he did well to cut it out.
Yeah, he was on to that before it even happened.
Lisandro Martinez. Molina. Here's Marcos Acuna. Gonzalez. Now with McAllister. McAllister. Rodrigo de Paul. Good distribution. Attractive build-up. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Williams. Cucurella. Here's Fabian. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Marcos Acuna. It's with Martinez. Alvarez. Beautiful pass. Nico Gonzalez. Argentina doing well to regain possession. Molina. Now with McAllister. De Paul. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Cucurella. Now with Pedri. Pedro Porro. Subimendi. Subimendi. Lamine Yamal. Lenormand. Fabian. Cucurella. Oh, big chance. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, here we can see it again. Sometimes when you're through 1v1, it's easy to be caught in two minds. He was just really composed, and the keeper had no chance.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Now options are plenty. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Subimendi. Lamine Yamal. Subimendi. On to Williams. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Romero. Molina. It's with Martinez. Marcos Acuna. Well, the intention was admirable, but just a bit too much on it in the end. And that'll be a throw-in. Well, failure to keep the ball by Argentina. Lenormand. Cucurella. Could be troublesome. Just cutting off the supply. McAllister. Here's Marcos Acuna. Gonzalez. Fernandez. Alvarez. Teammates available and passing it well. Enzo Fernandez. Rodrigo de Paul. Fernandez. Nahuel Molina. On to Messi. Moving the ball now. Making use of his physicals. Oh, surely! And the keeper taking care of the situation. Subimendi. Williams. And cutting it out. Lisandro Martinez. And on to Gonzalez. Marcos Acuna. And snuffing out the danger. Oyarzabal. Now with Pedri.
Diríjase al área de atención al cliente. Sus compañeros desean reunirse con usted.
Cucurella. Now he must favour the cross. So a corner kick it'll be following the deflection. Well, good hands there from the keeper. Messi. Now with McAllister. Rodrigo de Paul. Now with Gonzalez. Marcos Acuna. Take it away. Yamal. It's with Porro. Crossing towards the far post, attending to his defensive chores.